You know, it seems like everyone these days wants to know your Social Security number. In fact, what's yours, Molly?
Not giving it to you.
Okay. Well, you don't trust me?
You'll
Come on, I would never leak it. You know, from the cable company to health clubs, everyone wants your Social Security number. But how can you keep crooks from stealing your identity?
Security specialist Robert Siciliano knows. He's in Boston, and thank you for joining us today. So tell me, this is what my issue is that everybody asks for your Social Security number online, the doctor's office. When do you know when you have to give it and when you don't?
Well, the funny thing is, most of these private companies that ask for your SSN don't even know why they're asking for it. They just use that as an account number, and in reality, they can use an alternative account number that has nothing to do with your Social Security number. But they've been using it for so long, it's just become a customary that they use these 9 digits as your primary identifier.
All right, Robert, Judge Napolitano is a good friend of ours here on Fox and Friends, obviously. He says that you should only give it to a government entity. What do you say about that?
Well, actually, it's only the Social Security Administration that needs it, and only Medicaid and just a few other government entities. And when they ask for it, they're actually required to provide you with a privacy disclosure notice. And otherwise, any other organization, including other government agencies, don't actually need it. So what I always recommend people do is you offer them a driver's license, let's say, if it's not your Social Security number, as an alternative. And if they continue to fight you on it, then you may actually have to educate them on the fact that they just don't need those numbers. And so for the consumer, that may end up being an uphill battle, because really you're faced with educating that organization that, in fact, it's almost illegal for them to ask for that.
All right, this is good advice, because it's so easy to get. If they have your Social Security number online, then they can steal your identity, and many other things can happen. Thank you, Robert Siciliano, for joining us today.